What is going on, Ben Nation? We're going to check the price action, by the way. The markets are starting to get a little bit volatile. Ethereum pumping, everything kind of getting a little run. So we're going to talk about how that affects Bitcoin. But the important thing is, for all of you who've been coming up asking how you can migrate your V1 to V2, there is no migration. The migration was announced and it was held, and it was over a time of 5 months. You had 3 months in which we were telling you when it was going to be and giving you the opportunity and letting you know. And then we had 2 months where you could actually do the transfer. So it is closed right now. Now, the problem with this is you guys are under the impression that the tokens that you got, in some instances that were just given to you by Ben.eth or through some kind of airdrop or something like that, hold some kind of giant value. And that's simply not true. And I'm going to show you why. And then I'm going to show you how you can easily figure out the actual value. Now, at this point, it's going to cost you between $20 and $30 in gas fees in order to migrate, if there was even an opportunity to migrate. Now, that being said, I understand that some of you are not happy by this. You are free to buy Ben V2, but Ben, the token, the system, the company does not have an inherent obligation to keep a migration open forever, so that you can migrate. And let me tell you something, if I did do that, and if that was available, you would be furious. And I'm going to show you why. This is, and by the way, if you like this content, then make sure you hit the like button. If you dislike this content because you don't like the answer that I'm giving you right now, that is okay too. Hit the dislike button. Let me know what you think and leave a comment down below. If you think it's horrible, whatever you think, you are welcome to let me and the team know. And look, there's not much that we can do at this point, but I want to show you the value just so you understand, because I've had people that I know that are friends of mine come to me and say, hey, please, why is this going on? This says that it's worth like $3,700 in my wallet right now, and I could use that money. Well, let's get into that. So first, and let me say this, by the way, if you have ignored the migration for 5 months and the only beacon that got you to pay attention was a glitch in your wallet, you can't tell me, hey, I've had cancer all this time. I've had COVID for 6 straight months. There's been a number of different reasons that I've been given for this process. And look, I sympathize with every single one, but guys, you're obviously paying attention to your crypto. If you know what's in your wallet, then you've been paying attention to crypto. You just haven't been paying attention to at Join Bencoin or Ben Armstrong or me or Cassie or anybody else associated or in the Telegram as well. So guys, you have to be aware of your investment. So let me show you what I mean by all of this. First, so you can see on this right here, and I don't want to put too fine a point on it, but this says that Ben V1 is worth 2.774 billion market cap. Now, that's nonsense. That's not true. Why is that? Well, the answer, even though it doesn't matter why, I do want to stress this, it doesn't matter why, but the answer here is, as you can see down here on these old tokens, all of these old tokens are using the old and former prices. Well, Dodo's not, but they're not really exchanging anything. But these are using a bunch of zeros. Well, L-Bank converted their Ben over to the new system instead of the V2. Well, that left a community pool of 42069, whatever trillion number of tokens that there were, quadrillion, whatever it is, that were now converting this price at 50705, which is the current value for the V2. So as you can see over here, the market cap is actually only $6.2 million. So a very simple way, if you want to find out what your real value is, you're not going to like it. But let's say you got a bunch of tokens over here and you think, because this is a 2.7 billion market cap, you think you have, 10,000, I think the number was, the biggest number that I was given so far is 3,750. So let's go with that one. But what you do is you take the actual market cap divided by the fake market cap. From you take the V2 market cap divided by the V1 market cap, and that gives you 0.002237%. That's what it is. So You take this number 0.002237. By the way, that changes all the time, so you can always just go look at V1, V2 and figure it out for yourself. But let's say that you have in your wallet and it says that you have $10,000 worth of or 3,750 worth of Ben tokens, right? We're gonna clear that. We're gonna say the number they gave me was 3,750. 3,750 times 0.002237 equals, you have $8.38 in Ben tokens in your wallet. Guys, the math is very simple. I hope you understand that it is that simple to figure out. You don't have $3,750 in your wallet. Is it unfair for you to feel that way in the reporting process? Yes, it is. I've seen it happen over and over again. With tokens, when this kind of stuff happens where you convert a token over from a V1 to V2 and one of the centralized exchanges doesn't do it right. I think at one point Terrarium made people billionaires. There was another couple tokens that just made people billionaires along the way. It was insane, just absolutely crazy. And it hurts because I've woken up a couple of times, thought that, oh my God, look, I'm suddenly a billionaire for some silly reason. How do I cash this out? And you can't cash it out. And then after the first couple of times, you realize, that's what it is. It's just a reporting error. And remember, Ben.eth gave a lot of people pennies worth of Ben tokens at the time. And the price, of course, has corrected down. So it became even less and less and less. But now this caused that problem. Now the conversion makes it look that way. So this is what the value is. Now, by the way, they could fix it and then the conversion would be a little different, but then you just see the actual amount. So if you're looking at that and if you're thinking that you're rich, you're not. I apologize. You will be, I think. I'm not a financial advisor, so I can't tell you that you definitely will or what to put your money into. But I think, in fact, that Ben is going to have a fantastic run. So it's important for me to at least put that out there and say, hey, this is probably going to happen at some point in the future. And I'm pretty bullish about it. I'm looking at the chart right now. I do think that there's going to be some moments here for some breakouts. You can see right here, Ethereum is pumping right now, maybe even up to about 3,000 today, which is great for the pairing overall with Ben. You can see there was a massive sell-off, then there was a big pump back up, then there was another massive sell-off and a big pump back up. And look, we're just shaking out the people who are not going to be here at the end. So, that's okay. And there will be a time very, very soon. I want to say that. I want to stress this, by the way. My level's 74, 77, and then a move up to 82 coming, I think, pretty soon. Now, I remain bullish on the project and the process here, but not everybody does, and that's okay because not every investment is for you, and sometimes you over leverage your position and get in. And look, I want to stress this one more time. Ben moves the needle. Ben Armstrong is out here getting everybody's attention. This is an attention-based economy, and he's out here getting everybody's attention, and that is going to pay off fantastically for you at a point in the future. But right now, the team is building in the background to give you the value that you need to have in order for us to have this magnificent tapestry to sell you, the Persian rug, if you will. And it's just not ready yet. It's going to take a little bit more time. As soon as it's ready, you guys are going to be the first people to know. And then, place your investments then if you decide that this is a worthy investment for you. And if you don't, go find something else. It's okay. Not every investment is for everybody. So it's okay. But in the meantime, that's how you figure out this number. And, if anybody asks, just, divide V1 market cap by V2 market cap. That's going to give you a ratio. It's going to be less than 1% right now. And then figure out what the actual value of your bag is. And then you will know. And you might not like it. You might be mad, but that's still the number. There is no cashing out thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars of your V1 into V2. You'd actually pay $20 or $30 to get that $8, which means that you would actually be paying more to get less. So I hope that makes sense to you. I know it's not the answer that you want, but it is the answer right now. And look, we can't be responsible really for everybody who just got airdrops months and months and months before that were done by other people. I want to add, remember, a lot of these airdrops, a lot of these people were airdropped from Ben.eth and from Crypto Wolfie, from other projects trying to add holders because that was the game that Ben.eth played. So I apologize. I hope this makes sense to you, and I hope you're not mad at me or you're not mad at the team about it. This is an investment for the long term. We hope that you're with us. But this is not financial advice. My name's Blaze. I'm always right. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you again very, very